Hello everyone. Is there anyone? Hello. Hello everyone. How can I change the mic? So I think I cannot change the mic. Hello. Uh, Harris, hey. And Bilal, hi sir. Srinath, hello everyone. Navindukar, Amit, welcome. Hello Sarthak. Srinath, good morning. Good morning everyone. Yeah, it's morning here. So how are? Oh, Amitabh. Oh, hi, Amitabh. How are you? I was just reading your tweet. Your tweet about your new series on some Google Sheets, I think. And after this live, I will going to watch that. So, guys, Amitav Roy, Amitav AR, you can see the chat. Hello, Sartha, good morning. The Amitav Roy, he is another YouTuber just like me, and he is uh, creating Laravel related videos, but with a simple and unique twist. His style is again amazing. Everyone has its own style. So, please, guys, go and check out his channel. And he is now doing something different. What I read on from his tweet that he is going to integrate or using the API of Google Sheet and doing some magical things. So go and get check this Amitabh Roy channel. And I think Amitabh, your channel name is Simple Amitabh Roy. You can just Google, not Google. You can use YouTube to search for Amitabh Roy channel. Highly recommend. Recommended course for certificate for Laravel developer. Okay, so certificate. I'm going to give the certificate for the in-depth level, but that feature is not active yet. I'm building that feature, so maybe within 2 or 3 weeks you will have that. If you have brought it, when you complete it, and then you need to give a simple test, then you can attain the certificate. Other than that, there is Laravel certification, proper Laravel certification, and that cost I think $250 or maybe euro. So you can have that. So other than this, I don't think there is any certificate course available for Laravel. So go and check out that. Okay, so hello, it's good to see you live. Yeah, I'm trying to maintain this, and every Sunday at this time, I'm going to live stream this thing, and then talk about some of the things which I'm working and some of the things and answering some of your videos. So Surendra says, "Hello, sir." And next question is, "So I purchased your Laravel course. I know core PHP pro." I think procedural program HTML CSS can start now Laravel. Yeah, definitely. If you know core PHP, then you can definitely start the in-depth level course. One thing also, if you know JavaScript, basic JavaScript, then you will easily learn the Vue.js. I have started Vue.js in that in-depth level course from the basic. So it will be better for you if you know the basic JavaScript, like JavaScript syntaxes, ES6 syntaxes. These kind of things will help you on that course. But even if you don't have that, you need to little bit Google for some of the things which I'm explaining on the course. So yeah, you can have that totally, no problem. And obviously, if you know that CSS, then Tailwind CSS will become so easy and very nice. Forget about Bootstrap. It's old days things. Okay, next, Surendra. Good morning from Nepal. Oh, Nepal. Very nice people from Nepal. Please make a tutorial on Strappy. Strappy. I don't know Strappy. Strappy. What is Strappy? Open source Node.js headless CMS. Okay, so I will come to Node.js after completing this React course, maybe after Flutter, because after this React, I have a plan for Flutter course. So once I complete the React, I'm going to resume the videos. It's just 36 videos for React basics, and it will be more plus 30 videos are coming, and we will have that. And maybe I will resume it from tomorrow or after day after tomorrow, but I will surely resume the Laravel also. It's React JS course, and after that Flutter, and after maybe I think about Python or Node.js. I don't know. Greeting from Bolivia, South America. Oh, Axel, thank you from there, and thanks for supporting Bitfumes. Okay, nice Laravel tutorial. Yeah, thanks. Oops concept is required for Laravel. Oops concept is required for Laravel. Is I can say it's not mandatory. If you don't know Oops concept, then also you can write good Laravel code, because Laravel is a framework built over MVC concept. So it forces you to follow that MVC concept, and if you know the oops, then you can do some of the things, some of the advanced things in Laravel. But for just learning purpose, if you don't know oops, it's okay. Next. Okay, so Mohammed, does your Laravel course contain advanced eloquent queries like Jonathan's advanced eloquent pattern, or does it have a plan to include advanced eloquent queries in course? Okay, so advanced eloquent queries is included in Jonathan's course. I have not included that, and currently I don't have plan to add advanced queries, because see, if I create the same thing which is already available, then what's the difference between my course and Jonathan's course? So that's what I'm thinking. But if I get lots of requests for advanced query, then I will think about that. Currently, what I have planned, and because Laravel 8 is coming on 8th September, so I have planned to update the course for Laravel 8 and some of the other things which I'm not going to reveal. So two type of update will be there. What's new in Laravel 8, plus some of the updates for the chapters or the modules we have, like project we have on the in-depth level course. Any plan Livewire update in tutorial? I don't think so, because I have created a big video on Livewire, and in my opinion, that's enough to get started. And if you have started, then you just need to follow that documentation. So I don't think I'm going to create a more Livewire videos. But if any great feature come in Livewire, then I will surely update with all of you. I'm from Goop and Manoranjan Group. Okay. From West Bengal. West Bengal. Okay, that's nice. I have learned a lot from your video, especially from six to-do list videos. Thank you. Thank you very much, Goop. And thank you for watching that video. And that video is now reaching 1 lakh views actually, and that's amazing thing. In just 3 or 4 months I have reached this, and that's a very nice achievement. Next question, Danzim, Sanctum versus Passport. Very easy. Passport is a full OAuth implementation, and if you don't know OAuth, it's very easy. Like when you try to log in with the Facebook, Google, log in with any social platforms, like log in with the GitHub, so the process they follow is the OAuth implementation. So if you want to create a website and you want to log in to someone else's website from your website, then you need to use the Passport to have the implementation of OAuth. Because OAuth uses token, previously before Sanctum we had used Passport for authentication, also for getting the token. But that doesn't make any sense, because just to have the token you don't require full Passport package. So to solve this problem, Taylor Otwell created the Sanctum package. Previously, it was Airlock, but due to some naming issues, he had named it to Sanctum. And Sanctum is just simple thing. You give the credential and you get the token. Very easy. So it's very simple, very easy, and just used for authentication, not for OAuth. So this is the simple explanation between Sanctum and Passport. Next, Surendra. So PDO versus special microscope and DP connection through hoops, which is best? Obviously, PDO, because you can switch between any connection easily. So that's very easy. Okay, thanks. Okay, next, Surendra. Sir, will you cover MVC in level course? Obviously, it is covered because you have to follow MVC pattern in Laravel. And if you have already covered, if you have already watched that 6 hour of free Laravel videos available on YouTube, you will see that we have used the MVC, and actually I have explained what is MVC and where that model views and controller are available inside Laravel. So it's a very core concept of Laravel, so you must know that thing. And I think you can start with the 6.5 hour course, and if you like to learn more, then you can have that in-depth level. It's very simple. So MVC is design pattern or framework. Obviously, design pattern framework. It's not a framework. Naveen, anyone know about core PHP MVC with PDO tutorial? Okay, so I think we can have discussion about this later because you want tutorial. I need to search and then I can send it to you. Okay, so next is Rathor, and he says, "I like your tutorial because you are creating model view control like level." Obviously, yeah, that's good. So currently, what I am doing, I am working on next update for for the React course, and as I told you previously, this React course will have again not just 6 or maybe I plan for 7 or 8 hour of content on YouTube, and then just like in-depth Laravel, we will have an in-depth React course, and that will going to include various things. And I want to share with you a form which I have created to get information from your side. So I'm going to share with you a form, a Google form. You need to fill it for the next React course. So this is the course which this is the form link I have shared with you. So go to this link. This will open the Google form. We have some question and answer. Please fill that, and that will help me to make the course better for you. What you want, what you don't want, and what are the project you want to have. If you have any suggestion, then also you can write it down. So that will going to help me. So please fill this form, and let's see the result. Next, sir. Should I know DB first? I think that is facade. If I know Eloquent ORM. No, it doesn't matter. Eloquent, if you know Eloquent ORM, you don't have to go deep into DB facades. But DB facades are very nice if you want to run raw queries, or if you want to optimize in your own way, because like Eloquent has some limitations. If you know Eloquent, then you can write it perfectly, but if you don't know Eloquent perfectly, then you can go with the DB facades. That will make your life easier if you have a very nice knowledge of MySQL. Otherwise, Eloquent is very nice. Next, link not opening. Okay, let me try. So it says link not open. Wait. Okay, what it says. No, it's opening. What happened? I feel like not open. I think he tried to say link not open. Oh, okay, any tutorial plan on solid principle design pattern? Solid principle and design pattern. Okay, yeah. I think about this so because these are the things I have to include in my in-depth level course, and maybe for the update I will add that. And solid principle for sure, because I was planning for solid principles for a long time, but due to some things I was not able to write. Okay, so maybe I will add it in my in-depth level course. Also, that will be available on YouTube. So if you have not brought that in-depth level course, design pattern and solid principle will be available on YouTube. So okay, so Abrar, so how you handle code burn or stress of coding? I feel like I should take break after each week of continuous coding. That's the problem. You are continuously coding. That's the biggest problem. What you need to do, just break your coding style, like just code for 2 hours and take a break for half an hour or 15 minutes, then code for 2 hours and then take a break. In that way you are having less stress, because you are relaxing for some time, you are diverting your mind. Because sometimes what happens that if you are stuck for a bug, and that you are not able to solve that bug, and if you go for a walk, go for a washroom, you go to drink water, then you come back, and then in a moment you can solve that bug. So that's how your mind works. If it is stuck at a point, then it cannot think about different things. But if you take a break, then mind get relaxed and it can view the same problem in a different way. So that's the point you need to follow. And most important thing, take a break. Take a break after every 1 or 2 hours. Freelance future. I have not done any freelancing for a long time. Like it's 2 years. I have not done any freelancing, but freelancing is the future, because everything is now work from home, and freelancing thing is like work from home. So you should create your create your profile on big websites like Upwork, Doctor, freelancer.coms, and be active there. Don't lose hope, and approach people, and you will surely get some good project actually. Okay, sir, will you come every Sunday live? Yes, I have decided to come every Sunday live around 11 a.m. Indian timing, according to Indian timing, and I've tried to maintain this. I will try to maintain this, because this is the second continuous live, and we will try later. We will try to take a topic and then talk about that. I don't know what I was going to do, but that's the thing I have decided to come every Sunday, 11 a.m. Indian timing. So your thoughts on Django? Django is very nice. Again, because it has Python, and because it has Python, you can do almost anything. But but that's depend upon which language you are comfortable with. See, no framework or no language is good or bad. See, why we have lots of languages? Because every language solve certain problem. So if we say Python is a general purpose language, that means Python can do almost anything. But PHP is just for web. So obviously, if you are comfortable with PHP, going with Laravel it's very good. It's not a bad thing. You can also take Node.js into account. So if you are familiar with JavaScript, if you have good command in JavaScript, then go with Node.js. Similarly, if you have a good command in Python, then go with Django. These three frameworks solving the same problem. They are giving you a platform of simply framework to create an awesome website with high security in very less time. So obviously, the language you are comfortable with, go with the framework of that thing. Django is very nice, is popular as Node.js, and obviously Laravel is not so popular, because of the name PHP behind it, but I can say personally I have used Django, I have used Node.js, I have used Laravel, but Laravel is very developer friendly, very developer friendly, and if developer is happy, then he can create anything. Okay, Surendra. Sir, I'm a fresher, completed MCA, currently working as a freelancer. Some small project like school institute website. Very nice. Code PHP. Purchase your Laravel course. Okay, next. Okay, so what you need to do, because in our in-depth Laravel course, we have created two big projects and one small project and one test-driven development. What you need to focus on test driven development. Okay, so try to learn TDD, test driven development. In that way you will going to learn Laravel in depth, not in depth Laravel, you're going to learn Laravel in depth. And after that, when you are comfortable with Laravel, then start building something, because until you have not created anything, you are not going to get anything. So even if you cover full course, but you if you have not applied that knowledge in any practical website, then that is the worst thing you have done. So whenever you are learning something new, try to implement it in any way, any possible way. So you said you have created a small website, so try to create next website with Laravel. And if you stuck, I am there, Laravel, Google is there, Stack Overflow is there, Laracast is there, you can ask lots of people. Community of Laravel is very nice, so try to create next project with Laravel. Okay, so I'm fan from Sri Lanka. Call it Nilim. I think I have pronounced your name correctly. So, Kolitha, thanks for your support from all the way from Sri Lanka. I hope everything is fine there, and be safe there, and take care of you and your family. So, what are five Laravel project I should do so that it will shift to interview and get job? It's not about the five project, it's about how you have implemented. So see, if I said to you that you need to create an e-commerce website with Laravel, and you have used Bagisto framework, and what you have learned, that doesn't matter. What you need to do, you need to dig deeper into the Laravel core concepts. Firstly, you need to be familiar with the basic concept of Laravel, and for the interviewer never asks you bigger questions. Interviewer will always ask you the basic questions. Secondly, in any interview, it doesn't matter if you know things or not, because you are applying for a developer job, and developer, the best developer is who can Google things, who can get answer from anywhere, is the best person, best developer, rather than the person who know everything. In my opinion, that's the thing. Okay, so interviewer will never going to ask bigger question. Whatever they are asking, answer it with the full confidence, even you know that this is incorrect. Okay, so if I say, like, can Laravel handle 1 lakh queries in 1 second? Yes, or definitely. No, like, you have to be confident. So try to be confident at the interview and learn the basics, not the advanced. How do I purchase the in-depth course? It's very easy, Mike. You can go to indepthlaravel.com and then you can purchase from there. Super easy. Okay, so Surendra, okay, thanks. Tanzim, sir, how important is Docker and AWS in software development career? See, if you are going to build your profile, and if you just have the development things like Laravel, even Django, you know all the development things, but you are not familiar with the operation things, then you will have a difficulty in sharing the ideas and implementing things with the operation team. So it's very important to have a knowledge of Docker, AWS, how things work. It doesn't matter you are pro or not, it doesn't matter you are using them day to day life or not, but if you have that knowledge, then that will going to help you to share your idea with your operation teams, and obviously uh, that will enhance your confidence, your self confidence. Later you can shift from development to operation and you will become DevOps. So that's very very important. Every developer should have the knowledge of Docker plus AWS. Okay, so Puneet, hi sir, make a video concept of API integration in Laravel. Already have API creation, how to create API in Laravel 1. Second, I have a ping pong series, ping pong authentication. It's just a name I have given, ping pong. It created an authentication system using Laravel and React. So we have created an API in Laravel, and then we are consuming that APIs from a React side. So you can watch that. Okay, Puneet, and so how much database knowledge is required for Laravel? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not how much. It's like if you know database, if you have database knowledge, little bit, and if you know how to create table and how to do the CRUD part, that's enough. You can learn things over the time. It doesn't matter like you should have X amount of knowledge to start with Laravel. No, start with whatever knowledge you have. Doesn't matter how much. Rohan, nice to see you, brother. So long time. We have not talked about anything. You have not messaged me. I should talk to you. And not using Sony ZV-1 camera, I think, yeah, I'm not using Sony ZV-1 because I now realize that I have purchased that camera, but that camera is not able to easily integrate with my laptop, and I've searched that. So I need to got that capture card. I think the capture card will able to use after using that capture card. I will able to use the camera as a webcam. Maybe after 1 or 2 weeks we will have that, and I will try to use my camera as a webcam instead of webcam of my laptop. Thanks for reminding about the capture card. Okay, Sumit, is it possible to learn Langular, Angular, Angular within 60 minutes? No, nothing. You cannot learn anything in 60 or even 100 minutes, even 1,000 minutes until you are implementing it. So whatever you are learning, even if it is 10 minute or 60 minute, if you are implementing, then you can learn. Yeah, definitely. So the important thing is implementing. Rohan, once again, will you make videos on Docker? I had the plan for Docker, and there's some notebooks somewhere. I have some notes of Docker. I was trying to create the video, but then that lockdown happened, and my mind turned into the in-depth Laravel course, and then after the in-depth React course. So things are taking time, but surely, definitely, 100% I will create videos on Docker and how to use it. What are the core concepts of Docker? Maybe a big video like 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour course for the Docker. I will surely create that. Thanks. Software engineering versus software trainer, which one is best? Depend upon your talent. If you are a hardcore coder, then you should make your career as a software engineer. If you are happy with the sharing knowledge and forget about the money, important thing, forget about the money, then become a software trainer, because because software engineer will get lots of money compared to software trainer initially. Obviously, initially, after 5 or 10 years later, software trainer will get more money compared to software engineer. Okay, next, Hardi. So, what is the procedure to deploy a website on cloud server at hosting? Do not use shared hosting. I want to deploy it there because it's cheap. Do not use shared hosting to deploy Laravel project. That's the worst thing you are doing. If it's like you are degrading the value of Laravel. So what you need to do, please use DigitalOcean, Linode, AWS. You can try AWS. AWS 1 year of AWS is free, so you can use the free tier and you can play with AWS. That's not having any problem. It's very bad to use shared hosting, but cloud server because I said now there are lots of things you cannot do on shared hosting, like you cannot install your packages. If you want to run cron jobs, if you want to run the schedulers, if you want to run the queue jobs, then you need to install the supervisor. How you can install supervisor on a shared hosting? That will not be possible. So in that way you cannot gain maximum 100% efficiency of Laravel. So that's very bad. Okay, so next is Vignesh Kohli. Sir, please tell more about preparing for PHP level interview. I have made a mini project and published on GitHub. To any other tips? Yes, obviously. What you need to do, you need to build your GitHub profile, make it look good, have a nice projects. Most important thing, create a full project as an open source, like create a package for PHP. It could be a simple turning the string in a simple way. Anything, create an open source. If you are building your profile, then the best way to build a profile is to contribute to open source. Plus you can also do one thing, like you can share your knowledge, learn about things. Like see, if you have learned 10 basic question for PHP you can get from internet, try to share it on Twitter. Many people are available on Twitter who are looking for a good person with a good knowledge. So if you write on LinkedIn or on Twitter that you are looking for PHP developer job and you are sharing your knowledge, then you don't have to put your resume in front of any company. Company can see your profile and he can directly hire you because you are sharing your knowledge, whatever you have, on a daily basis. That's the best thing. Website versus web application. Obviously, web application. Website are older day concepts. Happy Independence Day, brother. Happy Independence Day to you also, Devson. And it doesn't matter if it's 16 or 15, but it's August. That means it's an Independence Day every day. Okay, thanks for reminding me about that. And I forgot to tell you that yesterday I sent email to all who have subscribed to my in-depth level course about the Independent Day sale, and I've shared 30% discount coupon on the in-depth Laravel.com. That means the in-depth Laravel course. So if you have subscribed to that in-depth Laravel course, go to your email and check out your inbox or maybe on the spam folder for the Independence Day sale. And that sale is going to last for 1 day more. Then that coupon will become invalid. Or if you are not able to find that email, then you can directly email me at sarthak@bitfins.com. Simple. Next, Paul Francer. Can you please explain about how the device, so that only particular device can access my API authentication works on? How can we achieve that? I think you are asking for only single sign-in kind of things. So it's like if someone is using your API on mobile, then you want only that person to use your API from that device only. If he try to log in from another device, either he cannot log in or he will be logged out from the previous device. Is this kind of thing you are asking, Paul? Please confirm. Vijay, when building large React app, the bundle size become very large even after using lazy loading. How do you configure your webpack to handle the large bundle? Please make a video on that. Hmm. Honestly speaking, I have not configured Webpack, and I don't think the React how much the size of your bundle is after creating the build, not the dev. I'm talking about the build, npm run build. After you run npm run build, then what is the size of your React bundle? So make video on Livewire. I've already done that in this, so you can simply search Livewire Bitfumes on YouTube, and you will get the Livewire. I think it's 2 or 3 hour one video, which is covering everything from starting to end for Livewire, Laravel Livewire. Surendra, so make videos on IoT. I don't know much about IoT, but I have the Arduino. I already have this. Where it is? Wait, I can't find it. I should share it. Okay, so I will share it on next Sunday. And the Arduino, I already have the Arduino. I have worked on Arduino because on my engineering days, when I was doing the electrical and electronics engineering, I used to have the Arduino. I created a project called color detection. So maybe later I will create some videos on IoT, but honestly speaking, I'm not a pro. I'm not even a beginner on IoT. I don't know. Okay, Nitish, sir, make video on Livewire and MySQL. See, Nitish, it's Livewire is not any big thing. It's just a part of Laravel. If you know how to connect Laravel and MySQL, if you have used that, it's very easy. Just like you query on Laravel, that same thing is there because you what you are doing at the end you are creating a component in Laravel, and that component is used by Livewire. So you can write queries on your component, your Livewire component, and that will interact with your database. It's very easy. Okay, next, Justin. Angular, Laravel, Node for real-time chat. So I would suggest uh, like Vue, Laravel, WebSocket because I'm not a Laravel person. That's why. Next. Hardeep, sir, if we deploy a website on a DigitalOcean, then how to make changes on a project on server? What are the GitHub commands to make changes on server? See, if you have deployed your project on DigitalOcean server, then what you need to do? The two command from your development, you need to just say git push. On your server, you need to say git pull. That's it. Okay, so next is Aman. Keep the good work. Thank you, Aman. Nitish, where will I find offer? Nitish, if you are talking about the in-depth offer, then you can email me, sarthak@bitfumes.com. Then I can share with you the coupon code. I don't want to share it publicly, but I will share to everyone who is going to email me. Okay. If you have subscribed, then you can find the email on your inbox. Surendra, sir, Android app, which knowledge is required? If you have Java knowledge, good. If you have a Kotlin knowledge, very good. If you have Flutter knowledge, very good. So it's very easy. The like native app you can only build with Kotlin and Java, not JavaScript, only Java. Should a web developer know the progressive web app? Obviously. So it says more than 2 MB. Okay, so that I think for React. Oh, that is a problem. That should not be the case. In my bundle was I think 6 or 7 KB, 600, 700 KB. I will check and respond to you. Once again, you can email me and we will chat there. Vijay. Okay. Abdul, you are amazing, sir. Thank you, bro. Girjesh, in which language salary is more? Hi, Java, Node, and Python. In which language salary is more? Hi, PHP, Java. Node and Python. It depends upon your knowledge. Okay, let's see. Python has lots of scope. So if you have knowledge of Python, then you can do anything. Obviously, if you have, if you can do anything, then you can get good job easily. Same with the Node. If you have, because Node is in trend. If you have knowledge of Node, anyone will find you, and you will get job easily. Java, same thing. If you know Java, then you can find job easily. Lots of job are available. Same for PHP. But on and all, how much core knowledge you have or how much advanced knowledge you have for a particular language will decide your salary. A simple C or C++ developer or a PHP developer, core PHP developer can have very, very high salary because of his knowledge on that PHP. Don't go with the language, go with the in-depth knowledge. Okay, okay. So that thing is very important. Rohan, once again, Node.js socket and Laravel, can we connect each other Nginx server? Obviously, we can connect, no problem. It's actually Node server and Laravel, Node socket and Laravel. I think that that there is a framework called WebSocket server.js. No, server, no, not server.js. I forgot the name. What's the name? If anyone remember that, there's a Node framework for WebSocket. Socket, Socket.js. So you can use Socket.js and Laravel. I have already used that. Paul, sorry, I was not clear in my last question. I was trying to ask that all of my APIs are using the token authentication, but some of them are not using it for using it. So how we can use authentication method in it? If you're using Laravel, then when the using token and some of like registration are not using, so how we can use it on registration? Obviously, you don't have to use it authentication token. You can use the middleware whenever you don't want to use the token, and whenever you want to use the token, then you can add the middleware. It will ask for the authentication, and for the authentication, you need the token. That's the thing. Once again, Gurjesh said the same high salary question. Hardeep Singh, sir, Hostinger not only provides shared hosting but also provide cloud hosting like DigitalOcean. So I am talking about that cloud server deploy website. What is the procedure? Okay, so if Hostinger is providing the cloud server, then that will give you the Ubuntu simple Ubuntu server. And when once you have the Ubuntu server, then it's very easy. You need to install the PHP Composer, Git, uh, Node, everything, and then get your code from GitHub via SSH key or via username or password, and you can have the if it is same, then if you are using DigitalOcean, Linode, Hostinger, AWS, everyone will give you at the end give you a Ubuntu server, and to access it, you will have some keys or SSH keys. So at the end, you need to install everything on your server and plus your Laravel, and you can divert your or redirect your domain to that server, and this is how you can connect. Obviously, this will not make sense once you complete the process. Then you will realize how easy it is. For that, you can search for deploying Laravel on DigitalOcean. Just search this thing. You will get a series or 60-minute video from Bitfumes, and that will make your life easy, I think. So can we use multiple server side programming language on single project? I have not used it, and I think that's I don't know. But what's the purpose of using this? Girjesh, why you are asking the same question? I have answered your question. Don't go with the salary, go with the concept. You will easily get high salary job. Okay. Rajesh Rathor. Need Flutter tutorial after React tutorials. Surely. Surendra, once again. So by using HTML, CSS, JS, can I make Android app? Yes, you can do. I think Cordova can use that, and you can use HTML, CSS, JS. You can use React Native because in React Native you are writing JSX, which is kind of HTML. So you do that easily. Tanzin, sir, which is best, web RTC or socket? Web RTC for video, obviously. Socket for just chats. Which is session storage as file or in MySQL, which one you prefer and when? Use case. Less than 100 user and more than 1000 user. Session storage as file or in MySQL. Session. Uh, if I have more than 10,000 user, I will try to use Redis for the session because Redis is very fast. Both of this file and MySQL are slow compared to Redis, but I will try to use file because I don't have to query much on the database. But again, it's a debatable thing. It's depend upon what you are doing. So try to use Redis or other caching frameworks. That will be easy. Paul, what is SSL authentication? How it work? SSL certificate, I have heard SSL authentication. I think it is like authentication over SSL. So if your website doesn't have SSL certificate, then authentication will not going to work. This is the thing I can understand from SSL authentication. UT. This is a nice name. So can you make video on how I consume third-party API in Laravel? Wait, ping pong authentication. So see, I have created this ping pong authentication series, and you can watch it, and you will know how to use this Laravel API from any external library. This one. Okay, next. Okay, Surendra, once again, very nice, Surendra. Thanks for being so active. So, Laravel 4 GB RAM, i5 processor enough. Yeah, it's enough. For Laravel, it's enough. But obviously, when you have a high-end processor, I should recommend to have it for 8 GB. I think that will make your life very easy. Vinay, I watch your Laravel tutorial. I got new steps. New steps. Is it like you got the job? Okay, so I can pronounce the name. But Vakshire, I have new project on Laravel Vue.js. Is your Laravel in-depth tutorial will help me to do work in detail. The project I started working on, which is like Wix. I can't say to help you to create a project like Wix, but if you don't have the basic knowledge of Vue.js, then you can have that in-depth level course. That will going to help you to understand how Vue and React can integrate, can create a project with that. But I don't think that will going to help you to create a project like Wix. Hardeep Singh, sir, I'm learning coding last 10 months. I complete project like Hotstar and SPA project like front end with Vue, back end with Laravel. Can I eligible for job? The best part of IT industry is it doesn't matter how much experience you have. I'm not talking about the proper job. I said the acceptance of job. So once again, if you want to showcase your work, share whatever you do on Twitter or on LinkedIn, make your profile good, share whatever knowledge you have. Eventually, I'm damn sure if you are going to share your knowledge on LinkedIn, surely on LinkedIn, you will get job proposal. Definitely, definitely. Nice eyeglasses. Oh, really? Thanks. So, oh, Amitabh, you are still here. Yes, Arthak, I have still not played around with Flutter. But what is your experience with React Native and Flutter? Okay, so I have used Flutter for I think for 2 or 3 months constantly, and I can see Flutter is fun. Flutter is fun, really fun. It's very nice, and once you get the essence how you can create things, you are going to love it. React Native is in my opinion is somewhat boring for me because it's like yeah, I'm creating mobile app, but I'm feeling like I'm creating a web app because it's React. Basically it's React. You need to write the JSX, you have a proper JSX file, and it's like looking like oh, you are creating another web app, but you are creating a mobile app, so there is no feel of creating a web app, mobile app from React Native. But Flutter is fast, obviously, compared to React Native. You can do something on the React Native, but Flutter is by default fast. Okay, so you need to optimize React Native. Secondly, it is backed by Google, and Google is taking all the Android things. So core concept and packages are already available for React Native. Once again, React. Sorry, I was talking about the Flutter. On the React Native, all the packages are created for web, like npm packages. So maybe I'm not sure. I have not worked it hard on the React Native. So maybe I was wrong, but the packages was not compatible fully with the mobiles. So that's the thing. I like Flutter because I have worked it hard. That's it. Shivam, you're so good at explaining things. I've seen your Laravel and React series. I would love to go deeper in React with you. You are our Indian net ninja. Yeah, you can write it. I don't want to compare myself with the giants. I'm nowhere in this kind of explaining thing because I have personally watched Net Ninja's videos and he's amazing. I personally watched all big YouTubers, big tech YouTubers videos, and sometimes if I'm not clear at any concept, I need to watch other videos to get the concept, and then I try to explain it in my ways. It's just my opinion, but hopefully with your support, with the support of you guys, I can make it. And my target is to reach 100K as soon as possible, or probably at the end of this year. So that's what I am working on hard. So, Grijesh, what is the best approach to implement real-time notification like Facebook, Socket or Firebase? Depends. Socket is very nice, but it has some limitation. Firebase is very good. The limitation is I think it is not free. It has some free tier, but not fully free. So that's if you are able to uh, able to give money for this Firebase, then go with the Firebase. Otherwise, Socket is good for starting. Okay, so Penang, sir, hi. Is it easy to deploy a app store Flutter app? I didn't get your question. App store Flutter app deploy. Sorry, can you explain it in a easy way? So, which Amazon clone, TikTok clone? Huh? Which Amazon clone, TikTok clone? The first of all, thanks you for the continuous reply. Proud of you. Thank you, Surenya. You are very active. To learn Flutter, which knowledge is required? I think to learn Flutter, you need to learn Dart, the language Dart, Dart. But once again, if you have knowledge of JavaScript, then your life becomes so easy with the Dart because Dart is almost like a JavaScript or some of the Python concepts. So if you know the basics of JavaScript, then you will going to love Flutter or Dart. So it's just Dart is required. Then Abdul, can you type in your email here chat box? Obviously, I can type Sarthak at quickthings.com. This is my email ID to Abdul, and that's easy. You can email me Sarthak at bitfunes.com. Okay, next question. Hardeep Singh. So why you don't provide your phone number? Who wanna call you to solve his query? You can charge for it. That we also give you money and save time for beginner. I will love to do that, but there are some of the problems. Problem says one, I'm not available all the time because sometimes what I do whenever I'm doing very important work, I put my phone on the silent mode. So sometimes my phone is on the silent mode for 1 or 2 days, and I miss various calls or messages. So I don't want to stress make you stressful person just by not replying your question and not replying your call. But if you insist, what you can do, once again, you can message me on Facebook or email me, simple, sarthak@bitfins.com. I will send you my number and we will see what's your problem and we will try to solve it. Don't worry about that. And obviously I'm not going to charge it for this because I don't want to charge for helping others. Maybe there are lots of ways to make money. That's not the big deal. Nitish, where are you living? Just 2 days back, I was living on Noida, but now I'm shifting to Indore. It's a place in MP, Madhya Pradesh. So I've shifted to Indore and I'm planning to start everything from here. And I'm upgrading my gears. Like I just got this foam on this mic. I just got this keyboard, like Apple keyboard. Just got this, so I'm upgrading my gears, and hopefully this will help you to get more sharpen and more advanced high quality videos so that you will not get bored from my tutorials. Next, Nabra was watching your level permission videos, and you live video just showed up on the sidebar and come to say hi. Lots of love from Nepal. Thank you, Nabraj. Thank you very much. So, I mean, it is easy to deploy a Laravel app developed with. Yes, it's very easy. Very easy with Flutter. And I think it's the process of deploying application, the mobile application to the App Store or Play Store is very easy. For the App Store, you need to use App Store means the Apple. For the Apple App Store, you should have a MacBook. You must have the MacBook because you can only develop, or you can say only build. You can develop on Windows because it's a cross-platform. Flutter is cross-platform. You can build on Windows, but to you can develop on Windows, but to build that app, you need MacBook, and then you can just connect your account from your Xcode on the MacBook, and it can easily upload it. This is for App Store. For the Google Play Store, you need to create the APK file. You need to submit that APK file on the App Store console, and that can make your app live after the checking of all the permission securities. So it's very easy, I think. Rohan, once again, thanks Rohan for these questions. Laravel and Firebase, we can't connect. If we use Laravel with Vue.js or React.js, thanks, Rohan. Thanks for this. I think this is the knowledge we need from all of you. So, yes, as Rohan said, you cannot connect Laravel with Firebase. As he said, you need Vue.js or React to interact with the Firebase. I don't know if there is a PHP SDK for Firebase. If there is a PHP SDK for Firebase, then you can use that PHP SDK and you can connect from Laravel also. I'm not sure if there is availability, then obviously you can connect from Laravel also. But damn sure that JS framework you can easily connect. Wow, Surendra, hats off to you. Sir, after completion your in-depth Laravel course, I will start online training to students. Sir, how I provide course completion certificate to students. Suren, can we talk this in separate, like on Facebook or on Slack channel, or maybe on simply on email, because that thing will take time and it's not relevant to our channel. Yeah, but I will love to suggest you and love to chat with you. Sir, I don't have infrastructure and company. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When I have started, I didn't have anything, literally anything. I had simple Sony Vaio with the i3 processor of 2 GB RAM. Then I upgraded it for i5 with the 4 GB RAM. From there, I have started. It doesn't matter. Shivam, I know Laravel and React both, but was searching the combination of them. But there are no good tutorial on YouTube. Really? Suggest. I would love to see your. I just shared. Once again, I can share. I just shared that authentication series with Laravel and React. Where is that? Let me search on this. Yeah, this one. I can share it with you once again. Oops, it's a. Okay, I will share it later. Okay, once again, Rohan. uh, could you make Slack group for Laravel devs? I already have that Slack group. Let me share that link. Slack group. Just a minute. Slack group. Slack group. And if you have brought the course, then you can join the Slack group also. It's very easy. It's a bit.ly join Bitfume Slack. bit.ly/join Bitfumes Slack. Very easy. So Rohan, you can join there, and I will try to create Discord channel also for Bitfumes. And once it will be available, I will share that on my community post of YouTube channel. Obviously on other platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. Then Pradnya, I think. Which company are you working for? Are you doing YouTube full time? Yeah, I am doing YouTube full time. I have my own company, but it's just for learning purpose. Means for teaching purpose. And the company name is Bitfumes. So that's the name, same name for the channel, Bitfumes. And I will try to create this channel as big as possible so that I don't have to do job anywhere. Abdul, thanks sir. Is there anything I can use to convert my Laravel app into the mobile app? As I don't have a good PC, so I cannot use Android Studio. I was planning to use Cordova. What's your yeah? If you don't have a PC to run Android Studio, then go with the Cordova. That's good. You can convert it. Sir, is your Facebook really made with PHP? Facebook was initially built with PHP and MySQL, just with PHP and MySQL. That, but currently it is using obviously lots and lots of things, not just like PHP, Python, Node.js, obviously React Native. Everything is now is a part of Facebook. But initially, the early days of Facebook was built with PHP. Even sometimes you share when you share the link from the Facebook, then you will find the .php extension for that link. Try to do that. Jidesh, if you don't mind, may I know your total expenses in development because you know almost every popular language. Expense in development. I didn't get you, Garaj. I will share you the exact amount, but I didn't get you the exact expense in development or on learning or on teaching. Where you're talking about, Nitish. Okay, I got to know you a week ago. You are awesome. Okay, thanks. And the way you're teaching is beyond expectation. Thank God I found like you. Thank you, Nitesh, for these awesome words. And I will suggest please share my video to to make it available to more people who need it. And if you are from, I think you are from India, so why don't you join the Indian Laravel community called Laracon India or Laravel Live? You can just find the link anywhere if you Google it. Laravel Live India or Laracon India. If you can search anyone, then you can join it. And I'm a very active member of that Laravel community from India, and you can find me anywhere, and we can have chat there. Sir, thanks for explaining nicely my question with answers. Sorry for my ignorance. Do you have a video that show how to deploy Flutter app to Play Store? Sorry about that, but currently I don't have that deploying Flutter app to Play Store. But as I told you, I'm constantly learning advanced things on Flutter, and for that is for creating a big project and a big course on Flutter. After this React course, I have plan for creating an in-depth Flutter, and I'm trying to create every course with the name of in-depth. That will make actually that will make the course name easy to remember, and you can easily find it simply if you have in-depth level or indepthlevel.com. Then if you will have a in-depth react.com, in-depth flutter.com, so that kind of landing page I will try to create, and that will come just after this React course. What front end CMS do you use? I don't have any CMS. Everything is written from the scratch, no CMS. I hate WordPress, not because of its goodness, just because I don't want to stuck with the plugin and the themes. I want to create everything from my hand. That's just my preference. And by the way, WordPress is awesome. Community is very large compared to Laravel. Just preference. Oh, Suren, thanks for the super chat. That's very nice of you. Alternate of Bootstrap. Woohoo! Tailwind CSS. Very nice. Tailwind CSS is very nice. I have forced two or three friends of mine to use Tailwind. Before that, they just say, "Oh, no, I'm just a backend developer. I don't want to design anything. I hate CSS." Now they are loving CSS because of Tailwind CSS, and the same happened to me before Tailwind CSS. I was like, oh, I have very bad knowledge about CSS. I cannot create any design. I don't know how to put things here and there. What is the color coding? I was very afraid of the designing. After using Tailwind CSS, everything is like, wow, I can do anything. I can create anything. If you see Bitfume's website, each and everything is created with Tailwind CSS. All the design, everything is made by me and using Tailwind CSS. Very nice. Okay, Amitabh, once again. Yeah, Amitabh, yeah, thanks, yeah. I will going to message you or maybe call you after this chat. Thanks for the wonderful session, Sarthak. Power cut. So I have to go, my friend. Nowadays, this lockdown has challenged a lot of power cut. Yeah, and I can share with you that there is power cut. I am running with my battery and I'm having live with my phone hotspot. What we can do with the power cut? This is a very big problem. Okay, next. I'm currently going through your Laravel 7 course. That's good and very much enjoying it. Wow, very nice. Radnya. Sorry if I have pronounced your name wrong. Okay, Hardeep Singh, thanks, sir, for all your questions. Bye bye. Meet you again. Yeah, sure. Explainer Khan. Wow, nice name. Explainer Khan. Hi from Pakistan. Very big hello to everyone from the Pakistan, and every Pakistani developer is my friend, and I have many friend. I have made many friends in Pakistan through this web development and YouTube and other social media platform, and some of are very active, and we chat every week for some reasons. That's very nice to see someone from Pakistan. Sai, can you make motivational talk for learners? Okay, so this is a thing I always want to do. So, what you can suggest? How you can start? How we can start? What will be the first? I will love to motivate you. Surendra, thanks, yeah, thanks. That's good, yeah, thanks. So, Joy, Express.js versus Laravel. Once again, Sujoy, if you are new to this live, previously I talked about that and I said that it doesn't matter if you are using Express or Laravel. It's just the matter of feeling comfortable with the language. If you are comfortable with Laravel, obviously go with Laravel. If you are comfortable with the Express.js, go with Express.js. Then you will say, sir, Express.js is more, you can say, more in demand, has high power, or can handle lots of requests compared to Laravel. Maybe it could be, or it could not be. But the point is, if you are starting to create anything, like if you have a very high idea, suppose you are creating a Facebook, so you can create it with Laravel or maybe with Express, whatever you are comfortable with. Then when it gets famous, when you are earning something, then you can use high-end technology. You can use Golang, you can use Rust, because then at that time you don't have to code. You can hire someone, hire some expert to write the code for you. So go with the framework or with the language you are comfortable with. Okay, so next is, sir, you are one of my inspiration. Thanks, yeah. Now I'm working on Udemy to make videos on Ruby and on Rails course. Your videos are awesome. Okay, so you are going to create a course on Ruby on Rails. I don't have any course on Ruby on Rails because I don't know Ruby on Rails. Can you message me? I have some plan for you. Penang developer. That's the name. So can you please email me? Again, my email address is sarthak@bitfilms.com. Please email me. I have to talk to you about your videos. I have a very nice plan. Okay, so I think it's time to say goodbye, but we have some questions. Let's cover that. So Raja Zian, Raja Zian, nice name. Hello, sir. I'm currently from Indonesia. Wow, your real videos really help me. Also, I have recommended to my friend. Very thanks. Big thanks, yeah. Big thanks. Thanks for recommendation and love to all Indonesian people, Indonesian developers, and if you have any questions, then please message me and we will solve that. Okay, Tenzin, can you make theme and plugin? Oh, as I said, I don't know WordPress. That's no problem. I don't know WordPress. I don't know how to write theme. I don't know how to write plugin in WordPress. Don't Please do not expect any WordPress tutorial from my side. Sorry about that, and that's a very bad thing I have. One of the best Sunday in my entire life. Yeah, so Randy, you are super active person. Very nice, and thank you for staying so long from starting to end for whole live sessions. And big thanks once again. Okay, so I think it's time to say goodbye, but I say thank you. How many years you have been in programming, sir? It's not too much. I'm in programming for last 5 years, but I've taken it seriously for last 4 years. So the first year I was like, oh, okay, there is some programming kind of thing. Okay, so Hosen Flutter, nice name. I got some very nice names. Please master complete WebSocket course. It's very important. Okay, I will try. Penang sir, what's your frequency to come live here? May I know, please? Penang, I'm trying to be live on every Sunday at 11 a.m. according to Indian time, IST, Indian Standard Time. You can convert it according to your time if you are not from India. And I will try to maintain it every Sunday. I will be live around 11 a.m. to 12 or 12:30, that whatever is comfortable for me, and we will have some questions just like today we had. So then thanks for we have applied for remote jobs. Okay, sorry for interruption. My mobile internet connection, internet limit was crossed. That was the issue. My bad. Okay, so I was talking about the Lara jobs. So you can go on Lara job and find your jobs. And also you should be active on LinkedIn to get the jobs. So what is your LinkedIn profile? LinkedIn profile. So my LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile. Now I am now working as a web developer and your Laravel course on YouTube. That's good. So now I should say goodbye to all of you, and we will meet next Sunday, same time at 11 a.m. IST Indian Standard Time. Thanks for your question, and Suren, a special thanks to you. Okay, I'm trying to get PayPal account and enroll in your in-app learning course. So you can also use Stripe or pay with card option. That will be also going to help you. Okay, so bye bye. We will meet again later.